Alright Aaron, here we go. This time it's the Hero 5 session and this is the vlogging setup Mark 1. Let's start by building the core structure of this setup. First thing we need is the bottom part of this C-mount, but we're gonna need it on its flip side, so we have to change the position of the screws. Also, take off this rubber part, flip it around and apply it like this. This screw, like the other one, has to go on the bottom. And this is what it needs to look like. Now right here, we're gonna apply one of my trusted Ulanzi Iron Man 2 smartphone grips. And on the other side, we're gonna apply a mini ball head like this one. Now this is where the cage for the GoPro Hero 5 session goes. And in this case, we got a special Hero 5 session cage that comes with a 1/4" mount on the bottom. This way, we can screw it right on top of the mini ball head. So it looks a little something like this. As a selfie stick, we're gonna use this Manfrotto Pixie, which screws right into the 1/4" mount of this bottom screw right here. There we go. Now let's prepare the Hero 5 session. And the only thing we have to do is get rid of this little door. Pull gently into this direction so you don't damage any parts. Opening the cage is a little tricky. You're gonna have to have some kind of utensil to do it. You're gonna have to slide this little golden part to the right. Hero 5 goes in the cage. Then the cage is closed. Now let's prepare the cage with some 3M Dual Lock low profile version. One little piece right here and one more right there. Now let's prepare the GoPro audio adapter, and as before we're going to use some 3M Dual Lock and we're going to apply it to the back side. Just like this. Apply some firm pressure, and this is basically what we're going for. Plug it in right there, and I'll place it onto the back of the GoPro cage, just like this. Next is our microphone of choice. This is the Saramonic SRX-M1. It's a mini directional shotgun microphone that comes with its own shock mount and a 3.5mm 3-pole male jack. In addition to the microphone, we need an adapter cable like this, adapting a 3.5mm 3-pole male to a 3.5mm 3-pole female. So the mic plugs into the adapter cable like this. Next, we're gonna need some kind of tape because we're going to wrap it around both the base of the microphone and the base of the adapter cable. We're doing this for 2 reasons I'm gonna reveal to you shortly. Then we need a tiny cable clamp like this. And this is what we're going for here. Apply a piece of equal size right on top of the first one. Once again, remove the cover. And I'll place this onto the back of the GoPro audio adapter right here, because this is actually our microphone mount. And now you're gonna learn what we needed the tape for. Reason number 1 being a perfect fit between the microphone and the microphone mount. And reason number 2, it's much less likely to move sideways. Once you've applied it, just plug it into the audio adapter like this. As an option for wind protection, the SRX-M1 also comes with its own microphone wind muff. But if you want to use this setup outside a lot, I would definitely recommend upgrading your wind protection. For example, with something like the EWS-003, a mini dead cat from EduTeach, or its bigger brother, the EWS-004, both of which will help a lot in reducing wind noise. Finally, to equip the setup with some battery power, we're going to use this Intenso mini power bank that gives us an additional 2600 mAh of battery power. Attach some 3M Dual Lock to the front of it, just like this. Attach an equal amount to the back leg of the Pixie, just like this. Then place the power bank onto the back leg, and to further secure the power bank to the back leg, we're going to use some black rubber bands. And that should do the trick. So all you need to conveniently charge your Hero 5 session on the fly is a double right-angled charging cable like this, adapting from a USB-C male to a USB-A male. USB-A plugs right into the power bank, USB-C plugs right into the audio adapter. And there you go, your Hero 5 session is charging. For the time being, let's remove the charging cable, and all that's left to do is place your smartphone right here. Because obviously it's going to serve as our selfie screen. Now, due to the build of the cage, turning on the GoPro is a little inconvenient. You're either gonna have to have a little pen like this, or a simple toothpick will do as well. GoPro turned on, connect to the GoPro, go into the GoPro app, select your GoPro and start the preview. And there you go, you can now fully control your Hero 5 session via your smartphone while using it as a selfie screen and also as a playback device. Now there's lots of other ways to build this setup, so why did I build it in exactly this way? The main idea here is to have phone and session completely separate from one another, so you're able to do this. I wanted you to be able to, within a matter of seconds, go from rear camera to selfie camera and back. So in my opinion, this really is the big advantage of doing it that way, because you can go from rear camera to selfie camera and back within a matter of seconds. Also, because the setup is still relatively light, the pixie mechanism for adjusting the ball head works like a charm. On top of that, if all the screws are tightened securely, you can wave this setup around without having to fear any tech coming off. And now, to wrap this video up, a quick wind noise test. So there you go, a relatively lightweight and compact form factor, easy transferability between the rear camera and the front camera setup, external directional, wind predictable audio, a smartphone that serves both as a selfie screen and a playback device, and all of this without impairing any of the functionalities of the Session 5 itself. So Aaron and everybody else, of course, if you liked the video, if you found it helpful, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, it's greatly appreciated. Any kind of comment or feedback is welcome, and I'll try to answer as quickly as possible. As always, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching, and hopefully see you again soon.